You're about to spend over $100,000 on a truck. And I'm going to tell you right now, this might be the most ridiculous, over-the-top, borderline, unnecessary pickup ever made. And somehow, that's exactly why people love it. Asterisk, because this isn't just a truck. This is a supercharged V8 monster pretending to be a workhorse. It drinks fuel like it's on a mission. It roars louder than most sports cars. And honestly, 90% of owners will never even use its full potential. Asterisk, so the real question is, should you even consider the 2026 to 27 Ford F-150 Raptor R? Or is this just a flex machine for people who want attention at every red light? Asterisk, let's break it down properly. No hype, no nonsense. Just the real story. Asterisk, first thing, you look at this truck, and yeah, it's aggressive, but not in a subtle way. This thing looks like it's ready to jump over traffic. Asterisk, the front grille is massive, with that bold Ford lettering screaming for attention. The wider stance, the pumped-up fenders, and those massive all-terrain tires, it's not trying to look tough. It just is. Asterisk, but here's the honest part. It's almost too much for daily use. Parking this in tight city spaces, good luck. You'll feel like you're driving a tank in a mall parking lot. Asterisk, and if you live in a busy urban area, you'll constantly be adjusting, reversing, reparking. It's not stress-free. This is the kind of truck that demands space. Asterisk, compared to something like the Ram TRX, the Raptor R feels slightly more refined in design, but still equally intimidating. It's like the TRX is a loud gym bro, and the Raptor R is that same guy, but now wearing a designer jacket. Asterisk, step inside, and things calm down a bit, but not completely. Asterisk, you still get that rugged truck feel, but now mixed with premium touches. Leather seats, contrast stitching, carbon fiber accent sits clear. Ford is targeting buyers who want luxury and aggression. Asterisk, the seats are super comfortable, especially for long drives, and the driving position gives you that commanding road view. You sit high, you feel in control, and honestly, it boosts your confidence on the road. Asterisk, but here's something real, this is still a truck interior. Don't expect the same level of luxury you'd get in something like a fully loaded luxury SUV. It's good, but not mind-blowing for the price. Asterisk, rear seat space is solid. And yes, you can actually use this as a family vehicle. Kids will love the height. Adults might complain while climbing in, but once seated, it's comfortable enough for long trips. Asterisk, storage options are decent too. Center console, door pockets, under-seat space, but again, nothing revolutionary. Asterisk, now let's talk tech, because this is where things get interesting. Asterisk, you get a large infotainment screen with Ford's SYNC system, which is smooth, responsive, and honestly, easy to use. No unnecessary complications, no confusing menus. Asterisk, wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, it's all here, and it works reliably. That's something people don't talk about enough. Reliability matters more than flashy features. Asterisk, the digital driver display gives you all the off-road stats, drive modes, and performance data you could ask for. It feels modern, but not overwhelming. Asterisk, there's also a premium sound system, and yeah, it sounds good, but let's be honest, you're not buying this truck for music quality. The engine is your real soundtrack. Asterisk, and then comes AI, well, kind of. Asterisk, Ford isn't going full sci-fi here, but there are smart driver assist features that feel like basic AI integration. Adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, and terrain management systems that adjust based on conditions. Asterisk, the truck can literally adapt to sand, mud, rocks, you name it. You select a mode, and the truck adjusts throttle response, suspension behavior, and traction settings. Asterisk, but let's be clear, this is not some futuristic self-driving machine. It's smart, but it still expects you to be in control, which, honestly, is exactly what you want in a performance truck. Asterisk, now, performance. This is where the Raptor R just flexes. Asterisk, under the hood, you've got a supercharged 5.2 V8, yes, the same family as the Shelby engine. Around 700 horsepower. Asterisk, let that sink in. Asterisk, a pickup truck with 700 horsepower. Asterisk, compared to the Ram TRX. This is Ford's direct answer, and yeah, it's just as insane. Asterisk, acceleration, brutal. The moment you press the throttle, it just launches forward like it has something to prove. Asterisk, but here's the truth. Most people don't need this much power. You're not towing rockets. You're not racing in Baja every weekend. Asterisk, this is pure excess and it knows it. Asterisk, still, there's something addictive about it. Even normal driving feels exciting. because you always know there's insane power under your foot. Asterisk driving it is a weird experience in a good way. Asterisk on one hand, it feels huge. You're always aware of its size, especially in tight areas, narrow streets, or crowded parking lots. Asterisk on the other hand, once you're on open roads or off-road terrain, it transforms completely. Asterisk the suspension is incredible. It just absorbs bumps like they don't exist. Speed breakers, potholes, dirt roads. This thing doesn't care. Asterisk off-road, it feels almost unstoppable. Sand dunes, rocky trails, this is where the Raptor R actually justifies its existence. Asterisk and on highways, surprisingly comfortable. It cruises effortlessly, and long drives don't feel tiring. Asterisk but don't expect sports car handling. This thing moves fast in a straight line, but corners. Yeah, physics still exists. You feel the weight, and you respect it. Asterisk fuel economy. Let's not even pretend that matters here. It's bad, really bad. If you care about MPG, you're looking at the wrong truck. Asterisk safety-wise, Ford has loaded it with everything you'd expect. Asterisk you get automatic emergency braking, blind spot monitoring, rear cross-traffic alert, all the essentials. Asterisk there's also a 360-degree camera system, which honestly becomes your best friend in daily driving. Without it, parking this truck would be a nightmare. Asterisk for a truck this big and powerful, those features aren't just nice to have, they're necessary. Asterisk but remember, no amount of tech can fully compensate for size. You still need to be careful, especially in urban environments. Asterisk now practicality. And this is where things get tricky. Asterisk yes, it's a pickup. Yes, it has a bed. Yes, you can tow and haul. Asterisk but let's be honest, this is not the most practical version of the F-150 lineup. Asterisk the high price, the fuel consumption, the size, it all adds up. Asterisk loading heavy items into the bed. The height makes it slightly harder than regular trucks. Daily grocery runs. Overkill. Asterisk if you just need a work truck, there are much better and cheaper options. Asterisk this is more of a lifestyle vehicle. It's for people who want a performance truck, not necessarily need one. Asterisk think of it like this, you don't buy this truck because it makes sense. You buy it because it makes you feel something. Asterisk so ask yourself, are you buying a tool or a toy? Asterisk market positioning is very clear. Asterisk the Raptor R sits at the top of the performance truck segment, directly competing with the Ram TRX and potentially future high-performance electric trucks. Asterisk it's not trying to be practical. It's trying to be the king of chaos in the pickup world. Asterisk and honestly, it's doing a pretty good job. Asterisk it also attracts a very specific buyer, someone who already has a daily car, maybe even another SUV, and wants something fun for weekends, road trips, or just pure enjoyment. Asterisk this is not your only car. This is your I want something crazy car. Asterisk now let's talk numbers. Asterisk expected price for the 2026 to 27 model. You're likely looking at somewhere between $110,000 to $120,000 depending on options. Asterisk and with options, that number can climb quickly. At packages, upgrades, accessories, you're easily crossing that mark. Asterisk launch timing. Late 2026 or early 2027 seems realistic based on Ford's update cycles. Asterisk and at that price you really have to think. Asterisk do you want something loud, powerful, and attention-grabbing, or something more balanced and sensible? Asterisk because once you buy this, there's no pretending it's a smart financial decision. Asterisk so here's the final verdict. Asterisk the Ford F-150 Raptor R is not for everyone and it's not trying to be. Asterisk it's excessive, expensive, and honestly, a bit impractical. Asterisk but it's also insanely fun, ridiculously capable, and one of the most exciting trucks you can buy right now. Asterisk if you want logic, look elsewhere. Asterisk if you want emotion, this truck delivers. Asterisk now I want to hear from you. Asterisk would you actually spend over $100,000 on a truck like this? Or would you go for something more practical like a regular F-150 or even an SUV? Asterisk and be honest, are you buying this for off-road adventures, or just for that insane road presence? Asterisk drop your thoughts in the comments, I'm reading all of them. Asterisk and if you enjoyed this real, no BS review, hit that subscribe button, because on Avengers Autos, we don't sell dreams, we test them. Asterisk see you in the next one.